Outside now, it's foggy and it's been drizzly throughout much of the day around the coastal bend. Corpus Christi right now, fortunately, we have the lights on at the marina. Otherwise, you would have no idea what we were looking out at this camera view. Temperatures outside have been in the low 60s throughout much of the day. That is where we remain now at 61 degrees. The dew point has dropped 1 degree, so that's taken down the humidity just a tad, but it's still so high. Fog is very easy to form at this high humidity. Now, most of the rain has ended. We had some over the eastern portions of the coastal bend earlier today. That has moved over the Gulf and moved out of the area. I think our rain is pretty much done for the next couple of days. I don't see much in the way of rain chances in our forecast. You can see now Refugio County and Aransas County have seen the end of the rainfall. Now, southeast Texas is still dealing with some of that, but overall, the rain is pretty much finishing up for the entire state once this begins to move on out of here. We do have a storm system, though, that's already entering parts of California, and this is going to be our next weather maker as we head into the weekend. So you can see the big swirl, the big main area of low pressure where the storm system is located. We've also seen the effects, though, in northern California with a lot of rain and snow beginning to move in. Now, you can see here on Future Tracker, it's already got a cold front associated with it, but it's pretty far out ahead of it. So there's going to be a new area of low pressure that takes over and starts driving this cold front as we head into Friday. And that means by Friday afternoon, we're going to see this move into West Texas. It's also going to tap into some much chillier air off to our north. Temperatures are well below freezing up there in the northern plains and near the Great Lakes. So when this cold front moves in our direction, it's going to wrap a lot of that cold air back behind it, and we're going to see that cold air start to charge along with this cold front, which will arrive in the coastal bend as we head into Saturday. A very brief chance of rain Saturday morning as the cold front pushes through. Behind that, we're just looking at sunny skies, but it's going to be windy and it's also going to be much colder. So the chilly air is going to start to slide into the coastal bend. It should take us from the 60s early on Saturday down to the 50s as we finish things up for that first part of the weekend. So here's Future Tracker of that rain chance as this cold front moves through. It's fairly brief. You see by midnight on Friday night into very early Saturday morning, the cold front's actually up there near San Antonio. It slides down into Corpus Christi at roughly 3 o'clock in the morning. We're still several days out from this, so this timing is likely to change some. However, this gives you an idea of that rain chance. You can see Future Tracker is showing at least a few showers extending down into the coastal bend. It's not extremely impressive or heavy, but it at least gives us the slight chance of rain very early Saturday morning. This being at 3 o'clock, by 6 o'clock, that's long gone, and we just see this clearing skies move in with the windy conditions. So it's going to be a very brief window, but a low chance of rain as that cold front moves through. And with that being said, there's not very much in the way of rainfall totals we're looking at. In fact, up there near Houston, up into East Texas, they could be looking at 1 to 2 inches. Even the San Antonio area this time doesn't look like they're going to get much in the way of rainfall, and down here in the coastal bend, those are looking more on the order of 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch if you're lucky, and probably if you see rain. So rain chances really for the next 7 days aren't very impressive. But let's talk about tomorrow's forecast, because we're going to start the day with more fog. So it's going to be a continuation of the fog we're seeing now through the overnight and then into tomorrow morning's commute. We may see a little more sunshine as we head into the afternoon, but even then, there's still going to be plenty of clouds in the sky. 73 by lunchtime and 75 for that afternoon high. Well, now it's time for your 7-day forecast, brought to you by AutoNation. Gear up with a new truck. AutoNation's New Year New Truck event is on. Head to the AutoNation lot near you. So mostly cloudy skies for the next 2 days. There's not going to be a whole lot of sunshine, but it'll get here eventually as that cold front moves through early in the day on Saturday. Quick chance of rain, and then the sunshine arrives. It takes us from the 60s to the 50s by Saturday afternoon, and then Sunday morning looking like we're going to be in the upper 30s. The sunshine continues, though, through the start of the week. We've got a lunar eclipse occurring Sunday night. About 11:15 at night is when it'll be at its maximum. Skies still look like they're going to be clear for that, so we should have good viewing here. And it actually looks like another cold front will be on the way by the middle of next week. Once again, dropping temperatures. Annie?